Oh God, my head's gonna explode. Oh hell, someone's been at work here too. First his office and now his apartment? What has my father gotten himself into? I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious. Documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing. There probably won't be anything else worth finding. Looks like the burglar was very thorough. Password protected. Think, Nina, think. 1, 3, 4, 5. Nothing's happening. Looks like it's the wrong code. Come to think of it, my father has always had a hard time remembering codes. He must have kept it somewhere easily accessible for him. There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty. Please don't get me anywhere. Dad's old shortwave radio. The antenna is broken off and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt I'll hear anything other than a steady static hiss. Looks like it hasn't been slept in. Apparently my father hasn't been to bed yet. It's unbelievable how little clothing men need to get through life. A biography of George Shrub. Since when does my father read that kind of trash? I hope no one's expecting me to read that. Oh, the book has a lock. And apparently it's not a book at all, but some sort of chest well disguised in the cover of a book that no one would willingly pick up. The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work. Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there. There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through. The carpet is totally filthy here. I should really give my father a new one for Christmas. There's something in between the planks. Even with my slender fingers, I can't get in there. All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove and a bicycle spoke. Not exactly a spectacular profit. An old flimsy rubber glove. An old bicycle spoke, and proof that I'll take just any old piece of junk with me. There's just stinky, rotting stuff in there. I'm definitely not getting into that again. The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through. Got it! A cassette. That's weird. Was it left there deliberately, or did it just happen to fall in there by accident? The cassette that I fished out of the crack in the floor. I'd sure like to know what's on it. This thing is ready for the junkyard, and the headphones are missing too. This thing is ready for the junkyard, and the headphones are missing too.
There are batteries in here. Maybe they still work. I'll leave the portable cassette player here, though. I don't want to schlep around any unnecessary junk.
2 AA batteries.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What? What's that? Some kind of code? Dad, sometimes you are just off your rocker. A whole pile of cigarette butts. Looks like there was a chain smoker at work here. On top of that, my father is such a strict non-smoker, he even banned smoking anywhere on the property. That leads to the sewer system. The stench is coming out of every opening. Two angry-looking saurian creatures. Both of them look as if they are watching over the museum's entrance. The little girl looks sad. A yellow bike. Hello there.
Hello?
What are you doing here all alone? Did you sleep here or something?
Who are you?
My name is Nina. And yours?
Oh, hello, Nina. I'm Lisa.
So tell me, did you really spend the night here?
Yes?
Why? Don't you have a home?
Yeah, but I was scared.
To go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble for sure. My bike is broken, and Dad's camera, too.
And that's why you spent the night out here in the cold? How did that happen?
I was playing here in front of the museum, and then suddenly, I got scared. I didn't exactly know why, but I just wanted to hide in the bushes. And then suddenly, there were these strange men in black costumes. So I sat there in the bushes, and suddenly I got even more scared. I just wanted to get away. Then on accident, I pushed the button on the camera. There was a bright flash, and the men turned around. They looked at me, but
what?
But they didn't have faces. It was so awful, and then I just ran away. I ran and ran as fast as I could. And then I realized that I had lost my camera, and so I had to go back. Luckily, those creepy men weren't there anymore. And I found the camera again, but it didn't work anymore. And since my bike was broken too, I didn't dare go home. Will you help me? Will you come home with me? Or can I live with you?
No, better not. But I'll help you fix the stuff. But you have to promise me that you'll go home right away. Your parents are probably worried to death.
Okay, good.
What's up with the bike?
I think I ran over some stupid shard of glass at the construction site, and now I have a flat. And to top it off, the bike was brand new, and my mother made sure to tell me to take extra good care of it, because we don't have much money, you know, and we can't afford a new bike.
Don't worry. You don't need to buy a new bike just because you have a flat. I can take a look at it. And your camera, too.
Would you do that for me? You're so nice. But do you even know how?
Of course, no problem. Give it to me.
I don't know. What if you can't fix things so good? Fix the bike first. If you can do that, then I'll give you the camera. It was really expensive, and if you break it even more...
Yeah, I understand. I gotta prove myself first. Okay, good. Then we'll start with the tire. This photo is my only hope for a hot lead. So there's nothing left for me to do but start fixing the tire. Show me your camera.
Fix my bike first.
You're really stubborn.
Yeah, my mom says that all the time.
She's right.
See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course, don't you worry. The tube is flat. I'll have to remove the tube. The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch. Password protected. Think, Nina, think. 2, 3, 4, 2. No wonder Dad tape recorded the code. No one would be able to find the password very quickly. You're not supposed to read other people's email. Then again, extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures. So let's start snooping around. There are only 2 emails in the inbox. One about boosting performance and the other about women over 80. Neither of them interest me that much. The trash file is empty. But there's an email to ok@nms.de in the sent file. Subject, Tunguska. Could be interesting. I'll just go ahead and open it.
Hello, Oleg. Haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm doing well again. It took me quite some time to come to terms with the whole thing. To answer your question, it's been a long time since I've thought about that. And honestly, I'm rather happy about it. I underestimated those guys once already, and my wife paid with her life. I swore back then to drop the subject for once and for all. Please don't take offense, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But now that you're living nearby again, we can meet in person. I would like to see you again. Get in touch and let me know when and where would be convenient. Vladimir Kalenkov.
Dad underestimated these guys and my mother paid with her life? What did he mean by that? She died in a car accident. I really need to contact this Oleg. Maybe he knows something that can help me out. A box full of junk that is practically screaming that I'm going to find something inside that'll be useful to me at some point. Sticks in front and in back. Also sticks left and right. Kinda sticks everywhere. Glue for porcelain and plastic. No idea if the rubber glove will work as a makeshift patch. In any case, just stuffing it into the tire won't work. So now I've smeared glue on the glove. Hopefully this stuff won't dry too quickly. I smeared glue on the rubber glove. I should find the hole in the tire first. The bucket is full of water. Oh, the handle just came off. A handle. Without the grip, it's hard to carry. Some colleagues of mine would say that's not possible. That won't work. You can't do it like that. There's no way I'll be able to find the hole in the tube like this.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from that, I do have my motorcycle. I can move more quickly with it. The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump.
This air pump looks like it still works. The tube is definitely busted. There's air coming out somewhere. I should find out where it's coming from. The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch. I'll hold the tube underwater and see where the bubbles come out. So I found the hole and marked the spot. Hopefully the glove will withstand the pressure. I can't think of a better alternative right now. Lisa will hardly be able to put the tire together herself. Little Lisa should be able to ride it again now. Hello, I'm back again.
Oh, hello, Nina.
I patched the hole in the tube.
I never would have thought it.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you don't exactly look like you could do something like that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah, so? You still don't look like you could fix a bike.
I'll just take that as a compliment. And now that I've proved myself worthy, I can fix your camera too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here, take it.
See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course, don't you worry.
This digital camera doesn't work. I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix it. I still hope I can get a few significant photos from it.
What do you know? It works after all. The batteries were just dead. Now I'm curious to see what the pictures show. They're all pictures of Lisa. But here, 2 little figures in black robes. Too bad you can't see the faces. But then Eddie could have been right. Maybe I should go talk to him again. The camera works again. Here, I fixed your camera.
Really? Cool, you really did it. You're great, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Here, just for that, I'll give you my lucky charm. It's a little magnet in the shape of a hamster. We hang it on our microwave at home, but I think you should have it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now get going. Your parents are probably worried sick about you. Unfortunately, I can relate to that all too well right now. A microwave hamster. Seems to me I've seen something like this before. The museum is closed, and Max said he wouldn't be back until sometime in the evening. I guess I'll just have to be patient until then. I'll try to draw the key up the side of the glass using the magnet. Got it. A small golden key. My father's address book. That could help me out. And a little note attached to a ribbon.
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19A. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an Oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle, an amethyst. My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
Let's see if this Oleg is in there, the one who wrote the email to Daddy. Oh, here. Oleg Kambursky. He even lives close by. Maybe I should just pay him a little visit. A lot of beautiful fish gaping dumbly. So here we are. Hopefully that's the Oleg that my father wrote the email to.
And hopefully he knows something that can be helpful. I haven't really been able to find out much yet.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you Oleg Kambursky?
Yeah. Why?
I'm Nina Kalinkov.
Yeah? And?
Yeah, okay. You know my father, Vladimir Kalinkov, and I thought you...
I don't know any Vladimir Kalinkov. And now, if you'll excuse me, please.
Phooey. That wasn't very successful. I hope for the biggest break in the search for my father, and that guy doesn't even let me speak. Did I say something wrong? Or exactly the right thing? I don't imagine he'll open the door again when he sees me.
A sweet little food bowl for our furry friends. Pets can get in and out through that thing. A broom handle, but it could be a handle from a shovel, too. Looks like this Kambursky guy is a hobby gardener. Even his garden hose is green. The guy is hectically making phone calls. Does that have something to do with my visit? If only I were a fly on the wall in his office.
The food and water bowls for the pet in the middle of the kitchen. Very hygienic.
Oleg is still on the phone, and he's not exactly leaving the impression that he's relaxed. Cats. Little hairy beasts that just sleep and eat. Yummy, cold pizza with stinky tuna fish. Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the walls. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. Yummy, cold pizza with stinky tuna fish. Salt, also known as white gold in the Middle Ages. Salt, also known as white gold in the Middle Ages. A pencil, brown and equally exciting in all other regards. A pencil, brown and equally exciting in all other regards. If I oversalt the pizza, it will probably not get any tastier. I'm finally gonna get rid of this stinky stuff, and the cute little fuzzball will probably even like it. As soon as the cat eats that salty stuff, it'll beat a path to the nearest water dish. If I want to use that cat for something, I should do it beforehand. My motorcycle. The storage compartment in the seat is locked. The key to the motorcycle, mine and Dad's apartment, and a few whose functions may remain a mystery forever. The storage compartment is open now. My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both before they get swiped. Dark blue and very cool. This thing has all the bells and whistles. You can even play Orion Squad 1 with it. Now I can tape my cell phone almost everywhere.
Thanks to double-sided tape, I can now attach it anywhere. Whatever that's good for.
The cell phone's camera function is on, a rare example of the European roaming dictaphone. Now I just need to somehow lure the cat into the kitchen. Cats. Little hairy beasts that just sleep and eat. That should make our little pussycat real thirsty. Wonderful, it worked! Oleg is still on the phone, and the cat will be drinking for a while, and hopefully recording the conversation. I love it when a plan comes together. This phone tap idea could get me a job with the Secret Service. A relic from long ago, before everyone had cell phones.
Let's see how the cat reacts to my cell phone's vibrate mode. Oh, great. The cat is up in the tree and my cell phone is stuck up there in a crotch of the tree. How am I supposed to get to it?
I have to correct my statement about cats. Besides sleeping and eating, they also climb trees at the most inopportune times. I can't reach it. A blue trash bag, hopefully unused. A blue trash bag, hopefully unused. A broom handle, but it could be a handle from a shovel too. I've reinforced the opening of the bag with the bucket's handle. Just a little more tape around it. Yeah, that should do it. A makeshift brailer. That could work. Wonderful. Let's see if the recording of Oleg's phone conversation gets me anywhere.
Kalinkov isn't here anymore. No, Tunguska wasn't mentioned, but there wasn't any opportunity to either. Yeah, I just think someone urgently needs to take care of the matter. All right, so you'll call back then. Bye.
Well, that wasn't very productive. Okay, so this is what we have. Someone should be tending to some kind of matter. I hope the matter isn't me. Besides that, something about Tunguska. There was also something in the mail for Oleg. Maybe I should ask Max about that later. Max Gruber said he'd be back at the museum sometime this evening. I should use the time to get some shut-eye. If my feminine intuition doesn't fail me, I could regret it if I don't.
Did you get what I wanted?
Not yet. We've searched through everything but haven't found anything.
And Kalinkov?
Still nothing here either. We'll probably have to take other options into consideration.
I don't care what you do, as long as I get results. Don't disappoint me.